to a big gain and a first down. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Delayed handoff. It's Wilkins. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Week 12, you get through this far, you just hate to see it. We'll have Holly check on this injury a bit later on. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle on offense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit for...
Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wilkins. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the... Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Right on the money.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Spits it out to the back. Got a man. It's Wilkins. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a little room there. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Ohio State calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah.
There he goes. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Running inside, it's Wilkins. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Just feeds the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. Gonna run it. It's Wilkins. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Here's the pressure. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. A running back has it. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. These two Blue Bloods really didn't become rivals until Penn State joined the Big Ten in the early 90s. We really sensed that Ohio State has been a bit of a measuring stick for Penn State.
I think we always talk about Penn State. We talk about winning the big games, and how do they play against Ohio State? A big rivalry. Palmer, it seems like they're always there. They're always in the game, but do they find a way to break through and win this rivalry?
Yeah, it's always so close, too. And you think back to Woody Hayes and you think back to Joe Paterno. For years and years and years, when these two teams play, it is so physical. There's so much talent. It could go any way. This is one of the more fun games to watch every season.
He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. They'll go right back to him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Oh, they really could have used that catch there physically. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. The give on the inside. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he'll be brought down.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it to a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on the line to his wide receiver.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. Stopped in the backfield in this defense. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. They stop. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're on the cusp of what would be an historic loss, falling as the #1 team in the country unless they can pull it together here in the final moments. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throws to the back. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Offense in a bunch formation. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Working that left side. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The Buckeyes with an answer.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He is denied no good on the 2-point try, and the lead remains at 5. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That number 1 beside your name is a heavy burden, and when you're behind late, the weight of the world is on your shoulders. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's got him. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Man, I think back in the day, this is a no-brainer. You're punting the football and believing your defense, but analytic.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He leaves it with his back. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. He'll pull it down. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the inside give. Across the 25. Could be an alley. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Buckeye! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good, really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the 4th quarter.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. The snap sets up the throw. And he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion is good. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
There's a crease. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Nittany Lions come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Pulls and fired complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This dude is putting in work out of the slot, and he is just wearing out this defense.
And you see it, Reese, in football. These slot guys are so quick, so athletic. You back them up off the football so you can't get hands on them, and you just find ways to continue to get him the football. He's making plays, so I'm going to continue to throw it his way.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on second and short. The pull and throw off the RPO. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Could not make his way to the corner. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. And now there's a stoppage for an injured Buckeye. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. What a big opportunity here. They get the ball back in plus territory after the defense stops them on downs, and they're holding on to a slim lead. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Slithers into space. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Got a little space. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Buckeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The give from the gun. There's some room. Touchdown.
Let's go.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They just keep firing. A little screen to the running back. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. He's got his man, makes the grab. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. They'll run the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Looking deep. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. From the red zone, it's McLaurin. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll run it again. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Absolutely center cut. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And now there's a stoppage for an injured Buckeye. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Dickens. At the end of that play, there is a Nittany Lion still shaking up and down on the
They be
field.
faking these injuries,
So
bro.
now it's 2nd and long. Send the tight end in motion. Might be calling a hot route. Got a little grass. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The Nittany Lions decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Handoff from the gun. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that.
That
They've
is
got it at
game,
the
baby.
25. Give him 96 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. To the ground, he's got it again. Turning it on. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down.
And that is a statement play for this offense. With the lead, everyone knows you're going to run the football, including the defense, and they still can't stop you.
How's it gonna give me a QB kneel on one play and then a run on the other? Whatever.
For this defense.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So much for sportsmanship, but it's Penn State, so screw 'em.
A knockout punch. Guess they wanted to make sure they rubbed a little salt in the wound here down the stretch.
And it's your job to stop it. Keep playing football. I like it when the offense keeps the foot on the accelerator. It's your job. If you don't like it defensively, do something about it.
With Ohio State once again taking down Penn State in this one, the Nittany Lion fans left to wonder what might have been. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.